What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video, y'all. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I'm gonna tell you something. I seen this story yesterday, and I didn't believe it. I thought it was fake news. Come to find out, this whole thing is real, and it happened Monday morning out there in California at a place called California State Prison. And it's involving Tory Lanez, whose real name is Daystar Peterson. This guy is a Canadian-born R&B rapper slash singer. And this guy is synonymous with shooting Meg Thee Stallion in the foot in Hollywood Hills a few years ago. It was a big thing about it. And he's locked up right now. Now, that's neither here nor there. I did stories on that. I thought it was more to the story. But I mean, things are what they are, and he's where he's at for a reason. This guy's been locked up since what, 2020? What, 2022? Come to find out, this guy has just been stabbed Monday morning in the prison yard, in the prison out there in California where he's at. He was stabbed by this dude right here. This guy right here is no joke. This guy is 42-year-old Santino Casillo. This guy right here is sentenced to life without possibility parole. First degree, second degree murder, and first degree murder with injuries, with great bodily injury. Whatever he did, he ain't never getting out. And he knew it. And this guy right here stabbed up Tory Lanez. Now, no particulars that came out until recently. I just found it, and I figured I'd put it all together. But this guy, Tory Lanez, lucky to be alive. This guy was coming for blood. He was coming for his soul. And a lot of people wouldn't survive this onslaught. They didn't tell you about how serious these injuries was, but we're going to talk about it today in detail. And I think this right here was more than just two people having a problem. This was the message that was sent. Take a look.
A possible shooting just occurred, 1809 Nichols Canyons Road.
I'm still anxious. I'm still having nightmares. I'm still just mentally messed up.
Yeah. Rapper Tory Lanez, who's currently serving a decade in prison for shooting Megan Thee Stallion, stabbed behind bars. According to TMZ sources, the hip-hop star was in the yard of this Supermax state facility in California when he was attacked by another inmate. He was rushed by ambulance about an hour away to a hospital in Bakersfield. His injuries are said to be non-life-threatening. Just last week, he somehow shared this photo to Instagram and bragged about his new album dropping this summer.
She took my heart, filled it with nothing but pain.
Were you afraid for your life at that time?
I was really scared.
Tory's been behind bars since 2022 when he was convicted on 3 felonies related to shooting Megan after a house party in Hollywood 2 years prior.
Is your client remorseful?
He is incredibly remorseful and ashamed and embarrassed that all of this happened.
And the two are still at war. Last fall, she filed suit against a blogger she claims is cyber-stalking her on Tory's behalf.
You said in order to be heard, you need to speak.
I never let people see me be so vulnerable.
I feel like I'm in such a fresh space. I've just gone through so much, and I'm so at a point where I don't care about a lot of stuff. I'm like, okay, at this point, girl, what's the worst thing that can happen?
Well, we broke the story early yesterday morning that Tory Lanez was attacked around 7:20 a.m. in the California State Prison where he is serving 10 years for the Megan Thee Stallion shooting. We knew that he'd been rushed to a hospital, but it was sketchy for most of the day as to what exactly his status was, what condition was he in. Well, we got the details late yesterday. He was stabbed at least 14 times. 7 wounds to his back, 4 to his torso, 2 to the back of his head, and 1 to the left side of his face.
Oh my God, this is worse.
Both of his lungs collapsed, and he was placed on a breathing apparatus. Late yesterday, he was breathing on his own, so that is clearly an upgrade.
That is way more than I thought.
It tells you exactly how violent this was, and whoever, the inmate who's responsible for this, you'd have to assume they were attempting to kill him. They wanted to kill him.
This is one of those but for the grace of God things.
Right.
That shit, ain't nobody safe in the prison system, whether you're a celebrity or not. And you seen him, he took pictures with some people. I guess he got a little entourage out there where he got some goons around him. But I'm gonna tell you something. Regardless if you in California, whatever, where it's more segregated as far as the prison system and you have to be aligned with people, for him to get stabbed up 7 o'clock early in the morning in the prison yard where he was exposed and he thought he was safe, that was a hit on him. That's how I see it. That was a hit. Early in the morning, on site, get him, boom, stabbed up 14 times. Said they immediately responded. Had to drive his ass in the ambulance an hour away to the hospital. He lucky he alive. 2 collapsed lungs, 14 times at least. Mad amount of times in the back and 4 times in the front. So I guess he was on the run when my man was jagging him up. 42-year-old man. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? Them gangs out there, Mexican gangs, black gangs, all that, they stick together. And they send people to do something. So I don't know what it caused that, but a lifer, ain't nothing to lose. Do that. 42 years old. He was sent. I think that was a hit. Another thing is this. This guy already has an additional 6 years in prison for a previous prison assault on an inmate. So he didn't stab people up before. That's a hitter. He didn't hit people up before. But then again, he ain't got nothing to lose because he ain't never going nowhere. He don't give a damn. Six years they gave him for stabbing somebody up. He a lifer. Ain't nothing you can do to him. This guy right here is who they send to grind people up. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to spend the rest of life in jail. And I'm more than sure the cost for him to do that far outweighed the penalty he would suffer. Now, are they going to bring him back to that prison? Most likely not. Once you get banged out like that, they send you somewhere else. But I want you to think about this. This guy was on the top of the world. Had some good music. I like some of his music. You know what I'm saying? Got out here. People get into this stardom and Hollywood and all this other exposure as a celebrity. And they feel as though they have to live up to a certain rep. Where they feel as though they're not untouchable. Now look at him. And it's unfortunate. You know, fame, money, it doesn't matter. Man is never satisfied. You know, people can say whatever they want about the situation, whatever happened between him and Megan Thee Stallion in the car and all of this stuff that landed him where he is. Got to have some type of responsibility. I'm going to be honest with you. Motherfucker get on my goddamn nerves. I'm getting out the car because I'm not going to risk my freedom, my success. Damn sure ain't going to risk my career over an altercation with somebody when I can walk away or remove myself from it. Fuck street cred. I got contracts. I got music to make. I got people that depend on me. I got a family that's proud of me. I'm not going to throw that away over no damn argument or disagreement with somebody. That's just the way I see it. Life is about cause and effect. And it's a ripple effect from one action you can make that costs you everything. This motherfucker almost died in jail where he shouldn't be in the first place. But I guess over time you live and you learn. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. This is a sad case and it's getting sadder by the minute. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.